And they feared the king, for they saw that the wisdom of the Most High Power was in him to do judgment. Exactly. Because like I said, there's no respect to a person's in judgment, man. You can't use feelings and emotions to bring forth justice. Because your whole thing, you're gonna cater to people's feelings, you know? Because that's the attitude that majority of our people and all these nations have right now that have been sipping the wine of Babylon. They believe in basically democracy, man. Everybody has their opinion, you know? And shit. You know? Everyone has their right. Everyone has a feeling. Everyone has feelings, you know? It's up to them what they want to do. You shouldn't judge. How are you going to be a king and not bring forth proper judgment, man? And the people feared Solomon, man. They feared him because he executed judgment without respect to of persons, man. Because a two-third Negro, man, you'd probably look at the child and you'd never come to the conclusion that Solomon came with. To divide the child in two. Give one to the other and give the other to the other woman. They both claim to be the mother of the child, so equally give them share the portion, man. Share the portion of the child's body. But obviously Solomon was just doing that to really bring forth who the rightful owner of the child was. And then lo and behold, the true mother of the child came out and said what she had to say, and said that the child give the child to her and don't kill it. You understand? And to show you how wicked the other woman was, man, first and foremost, she lied about the child. She said that it was hers. And the child that she had, they don't kill it. Alright? And then she tried to claim another woman's child as being hers. And then she took the matter even further by going before the king himself, King Solomon himself, and tried to say that the child again was hers. And the dead child was belonged to the other woman, which is a damn lie. And then to put the cherry on top, she said that, oh, if you're gonna divide the child in half, just do that then. You know? Just cut the child in two. So she had no remorse for the child, man. And the scriptures tell you about how a woman should have compassion on the child of her womb in the book of Isaiah. So if the child was rightfully hers, she should have technically had compassion. But Solomon saw that straight away, and obviously it was obvious who the real child was. So Solomon brought forth executed wise justice, man. A wise action, a wise course of action by saying that. And the people feared him and respected Solomon because he did that, man. If he came across emotionally like a woman, he wouldn't know what to do, and he'd have spent a whole lot of time trying to judge and decipher the matter properly, man. And then the people would have lost respect for his ass, man. They would have lost respect for him. Okay, let me get a scripture. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 21. To have respect of persons is not good, for a piece of bread that man will transgress. Exactly. So to have respect to a person isn't a good thing, man. Because for a piece of bread, a man will transgress and do wickedness just to fill his belly, man. Like the times we're coming up to now, I'm speaking to those of you jakes, you know, that you trying to learn this truth and shit. We're coming to a point where there's going to be famine. I mean, you can't see it now because that's part of the so-called white man's deception. You know? That's part of his deception, to make people believe that things are going on as normal as they always been. That's why the scriptures say that there'll be great confusion, man. Why? Because people didn't have a chance to prepare for nothing, man. Because they didn't see it coming. That's why they're going to enter in a state of confusion, according to the second Esdras. But like I said, in the time of famine, man, and want of food, and severe tribulation, all right, and this hard times, man, are coming, where the elites of this society, they're going to choose not to give a damn about the people because they want to depopulate the planet Earth, man. They want to starve out the people. They want to kill the people, all right? They want to get rid of people, man, woman, or child. They don't, and mainly you so-called Negroes and Latinos, man. But the point I was trying to make, in times like these, people are going to be stepping over one another and stamping on other people just to get to that last can of baked beans, man. That last packet of biscuits. The last packet of Walker's ready sorted crisps. People are gonna be stomping and bashing one another's head just to get a piece of bread, man, like the scriptures say. For a piece of bread, a man will transgress. You're not meant to have respect to persons out here. All these people, they smile with you, you know? They smile with you, they'll put their arm around you, call you their best friend, you know? Your old boys and shit, you all hang around the same clique, the same gang, you know? The same crew. You know, you socialize with people at work when you go to the damn nightclub. You smile now, you act as all friendly now, but you're deceived, man. You're deceived. Because for a piece of bread, all these people that are smiling, they will do wickedness against you just to fill their belly, man. Just to fill their damn belly. So to have respect to persons ain't good, man. You dare having respect for the people. You don't know how wicked these people are, man. These people are wicked, man. They're wicked, they're selfish, you know. They talk about, oh, you're meant to respect, you're meant to love people. When hard times hit, you ain't gonna be talking that shit, man. You're not gonna be talking that crap. You'll blast somebody's head off just to get the last loaf of bread in their damn damn cupboard, man. You'll steamroll the motherfucker, man. So what the hell are these people talking about? The 2/3 of our people, all that talk about love, 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 love. That's how they deceive the people. That's why I said there's gonna be confusion, man. Because these people, 2/3 of our people, these heathens, they've all been deceived, man. They've all been deceived and been drinking that wine that made them drunk. But the Most High is gonna smack them with the soberness, man. He's gonna hit them with the soberness. They're gonna be sober, man. And they're not gonna know what to do. When they finally wake up to reality, man, they're gonna see that they're about to perish, man. So Proverbs 28 verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. So true understanding, man, is to understand judgment, man. True understanding is to understand proper judgment. And to understand proper judgment is of the Lord. Is of the Lord's ordinances and his commandments. You understand? Because you can't walk after your own sight and expect to bring forth proper judgment. You're nothing but a man. That's how men become proud, man. You start thinking that you did it all by yourself, you know? That you're meant to be worshipped and shit. That's the best thing that a man could do, is to give homage unto the Most High power. Because he's the one, if anybody's going to bring forth proper judgment on the earth, and establish proper order, that's him, man. That's the Most High power. Man can't do that alone. And it said evil men understand not judgment. That's how we know the so-called white man is a damn fool. Because all this man ever brings about is perversion and injustice in the society. That's all he does. And that's why his kingdom's going down. Because the lack of proper judgment, the lack of moral discipline. But they who seek the Lord understand all things, man. And who seeks the Lord? The members of Great Millstone and they who follow the elders, man, and all the brothers, man, that all help you, all watch you trying to get into this truth. You following GMS, you know. We're the ones who understand understand all things, man, because the scriptures teach you all things. You don't need to know all these simple, stupid things like you know, how the body, like science and shit like that, all that crap, man. That's deception, man. All these other minor crap, man, like what other crap you got out there, man? All this vain shit like fashion, how to put clothes together, all this vain shit, man. It's vanity. The scriptures show you everything, man, but the 2/3 of our people, they just think the Bible is just Jesus. You know, this is Jesus, and that's it. It doesn't contain nothing else. It contains a whole heap of stuff, man. Everything, man. Something real quick. This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done. And there is no respect of persons. Right? No respect of persons, man. We don't give a damn if you look innocent, if you look like you couldn't harm a fly.